Lions-Rams nickel package. First down. Which QB throws for more touchdown passes in Week 1? Jared Goff or John Stafford?
I got Jared Goff.
So do I.
And there's a lot of my answers are going to be related, but the Darius Williams injury for the Rams on top of Darion Kendrick being out for the season, that's going to make it tough for the Rams secondary for sure. And I just think it leaves more openings for guys like Amon-Ra and Khalif and Jamison Williams to get open. And we all know Jared Goff runs the system beautifully at home, Sunday Night Football, full confidence. I think Goff throws 3 and Stafford throws 2.
It's what Goff does when he's at Ford Field. He's a dominant quarterback in this league. I know that is not the national narrative. Yeah. I know that no one ever discusses that. He is dominant at home. Not good, not okay, dominant. Look at the numbers that offense puts up when they're at home.
And as I said, that on top of healthy receiving core versus decimated secondary, good luck. I'll just say that.
And the bottom line is this. You guys can say what you want. Last year, 2nd in the NFL in passing yards, 4th in touchdowns.
Yep.
That's a great quarterback in this league. I don't give a shit what you say. Jared Goff is an upper-tier quarterback in this league. Look at the numbers, especially at home. Especially at home.
He'll show it on Sunday. I have
$1,000,000%.
Full confidence in that.
As we get closer, he's going to spin that bitch, man.
Yeah,
he is going to spin it Sunday night.
You
because
know.
and it's not even like a bold prediction by me.
No.
It's what he is. You could choose to ignore that if you want. But the facts of the matter are he's a dominant quarterback when he's playing in Ford Field. Not good, dominant.
And they're missing a starting corner. But
there you go. Second
down in the Lions-Rams nickel package. Who has the game high in receiving yards Week 1?
It's not going to be popular, but Puka Nacua probably will.
Yeah, I can see it.
See, I'm going to go the Darius Williams injury, man, changes everything. We're talking about the Rams, their healthiest starting corner being Tre'Davious White, who has missed 30 games in the last 3 seasons due to injury.
Facts.
I think Amon-Ra St. Brown is just going to run wild. I've got him having something like 9 catches for $135 and a touchdown, and that's not crazy either. Especially if I think Jared Goff's going to play well, Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to play well against a decimated secondary. Give me Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I think you're going to see the Lions go I think there's going to be a lot of Chiefs tendencies, like what you saw last night with the Chiefs. I think everybody in the club's getting tipsy on Sunday night.
Hey,
man.
Whatever leads to a win. But before
Everyone's
the Darius Williams injury, I might have said Puka, but to me that changes a lot.
No, but it's fine though.
Yeah,
it's fine. It'll be a lot of between the 20s, empty calories. Like Puka Nacua will be a bag of potato chips. The Lions receivers will be a steak dinner.
That's a little disrespectful.
The calorie count will be the same, but the nutritional value much different. Third down.
I hope so.
Third down. Don't be surprised if J-Mo is the leader in game high.
Oh, I would take that. Now you done pissed flannel off.
Yeah, yeah.
And now he's wrecked for the rest of the show.
Just saying,
he's going to break the microphone.
I'm not. We can all have our projections, and it's okay.
All right, third down in the Lions-Rams nickel package. Are Dan Campbell and Sean McVay the 2 best head coaches in the NFC? Kyle Shanahan still exists, people. I know he's a choke artist, but
then that hurts.
Well, chokes, in the thing called the Super Bowl.
Well, it's still a choke artist. It don't matter where you choke.
Yeah, that is true. Yes, because I think Sean McVay is great.
Yes,
I think he's great. I just think that the Rams on the highway right now they're a little, as a franchise, they're gonna have to stop for gas soon. Like the end of the journey is in sight. It is.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because I do think McVay is great. I probably overvalue Dan Campbell more than most because, and this makes a lot of people uncomfortable, the aggression on 4th down is what sets him apart because most other coaches in this league, most fans, they don't understand, and I just don't want to hit you with metrics and analytics and things like that. But when you shake it all out, going forward on 4th down is the way in this league.
Yeah.
Field goals get you beat. I know everyone wants to kick them all the time. When you kick field goals in this is a touchdown league. It's a big play league. You win by scoring touchdowns.
I agree.
Not field goals.
See, I get off the highway with you with one thing, because here's the thing. I will admit, the Chiefs game and the fake punt, they don't win that game if they don't convert that at the beginning. The Chargers game with that big fourth down where they could run out the clock and not give the ball back to Justin Herbert, that was a big conversion. They had a 4th and 1 in the red zone to get in a touchdown to Laporta in the playoffs against the Rams. But I think turnover on downs gets you beat more than field goals. That's all I'm going to say. That's
Not if you turn it over twice, but get into the end zone on the third one, it doesn't.
7 is more than 6.
9 is greater than 7.
But that's 3 field goals, not
Right.
2.
But 3 field goals is better than no turnover, like 0 turnover, like 2 turnovers on downs and a touchdown. That's all I'm saying. It's all 3 drives. And I get it. I'm not mad at you for that opinion. But my answer to the question is I still think Dan Campbell has to pass Kyle Shanahan on this.
And then my other thing is, do they convert more often or less often than 50% of the time?
More.
Then you'd be better off going for it 2 times in a row than kicking a field goal 2 times in a row,
And that's why it's been a net positive for the Lions.
And
which
then
is why they win games.
With that math, too, you're not getting 2 turnover on downs. You're only getting 1 because
Right.
you're converting on
No.
over half of them.
I understand. I'm not mad at Dan Campbell. I think he's a great coach. I think you
No,
could.
but you don't get it both ways.
Yes.
Like it's either the way you operate or it's not the way you operate.
No, I think situationally there's times.
No,
where
no,
it's-
no. That's
Yeah.
a cherry-picking
No,
way
it's
to
not.
go back and say if it didn't work for you to say, oh, well, you should have kicked the field goal there. No, it's what got them there.
Yeah,
And they're going to do it again, and they'll do it again. And if you're not comfortable with it, then find another team to root
If
for.
it's 4th and 9 at the opponent's 25, kick the fucking field goal.
Right.
That's
right.
all I'm saying.
I
That's
agree
all
with
I'm
that.
saying.
Show me an instance, 4th and 9 at the 25 where he didn't kick the field goal.
Fair.
Show me an instance. of
Fair.
that.
But I thought field goals always get you beat. Always. That's what you said. Field goals get you beat.
On 4th and 9 at the 25, then yeah, don't be a dumbass,
I'm not
Flannel.
being a
All right?
dumbass.
Yeah, no, you're being a dumbass
You
right
act
there.
like field goals
But 4th and 3 from the 25, 4th and 2, yeah, I'm going for it.
Okay.
Because I'm going to get it more often than I'm not.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Like, see, this is the argument with you people
But
all
you
the time.
say
Well,
You
if it's
people.
4th and 20 from the 30, like, are you not going to kick the field goal? You're going to go for it then? Obviously not, Flannel.
Okay, but the blankets.
When the math says I'm more likely to make it than not, then I'm going to go.
But the blanket statement of field goals gets you beat, puts you into
It
that
does.
box, Neil.
Well,
Well-
ultimately, I get what Neil is saying. Field goals do get you beat in this
But
league.
they
If you
are.
kick
But my point is, situationally, there are times where kicking the field goal.
Oh, here we go. Ryan's
Both
reaction.
things
You
can be
did say
true.
always, Neil. Okay, 4th and 3, we're always going for it. Always. Always, 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 always. 4th and 4, I got to run the numbers and see. But I'll tell you this, 4th and 3, yes, Ryan's reaction. Yes, Sam Flannel's in the work. We are always going for it. Always. I have Penei Sewell.
Okay.
2 things can be true, guys.
I have Penei Sewell. I'm
right
going
now.
for it every fucking time. Every time I'm going for it on 4th and 3. I don't give a shit what the scenario is. I'm going for it every time.
Okay. I don't hate that.
Now, if there's 2 seconds left in the game, idiots, I'm going to kick the field goal, then yes, I am.
All right.
I almost said something else.
yeah,
It was
but
bad.
if you kick a lot of field goals, you will lose in this.
You're going to lose.
Yeah.
You will lose
You
on
have to
field
score
goals.
more touchdowns than field goals.
We always go the long route, but me and Neil, for the most part, agree on this.
All right. Sorry. Go ahead. I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, man. Y'all too, man.
Triple
All right.
nickel. Use some judgment, people. They're not capable of that. We're not smart enough, triple nickel. We, the people, are definitely not smart enough. But I appreciate you stepping in there.
I think the majority do. But 4th down in the Lions-Rams nickel package. The Lions win Sunday night if ...
If they just do what they do. If the Lions play the game that they averagely play at home, they win. I mean, there's not a lot of nuance to this, everybody. There's not a lot of in-depth. I'm not going to shock you. Well, if they play better on special teams. No. If they just do what they do at home, they win. They don't lose at home. It's hard as hell to beat them at home. If they play the way they normally play, they will win. Rams, independent of the Rams. This is the other angle with this, Sam Flannel. We need to get comfortable with the fact where we dictate what goes on. We do, which goes into your kick the field goal soft ass shit, all right? We dictate to other teams now.
Yeah.
We don't react. We are the aggressor. You do what I say.
Yeah.
Fair. And that's why my answer is if they run the ball and stop the run. And I get it, that's very cliche, but they have David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs running behind a great offensive line with a defense that lost Aaron Donald and Ernest Jones, relying on rookies Braden Fisk and Jared Verse. And also, we know how the Lions' run defense was last year. It was second in the NFL in rushing yards allowed per game. As long as they don't let Kyron Williams go off, I think they'll be just fine. And, of course, they run the ball themselves as well.
Yeah. I think if the defensive line dominates the offensive line like they should, there's too many missing pieces on that Rams offensive line. So if the Lions defensive line does what they are supposed to do and get after Matt Stafford, that's an easy dub in my book. But
and that Rams run game, they found out the hard way last year.
they did. Absolutely.
You ain't running the football. DJ Reader's going to play. I don't care what anybody said. The body language. Dan Campbell can do a lot of things. He can motivate you to run through a wall. I don't think he'd be a good poker player because I was picking up the vibe. DJ Reader's playing. Make
he's
no mistake.
absolutely playing.
All right, look at that. We're messing the clock up already. What do you got?
All right, we got fifth down. Fifth down in the Lions-Rams nickel package. The Rams win Sunday night if ...
The Lions don't show up.
If they don't execute.
Yep.
If the Lions execute poorly, which is not out of the question.
It's not.
It's game number 1. Did the Ravens look sharp last night?
Not at all.
When they didn't know where to line up offensively time after time after time. Like, make no mistake, too. That had a negative effect on the Ravens
Illegal
and the
shit.
chances of winning that
Most
football
certainly
game.
it did.
So it's not out of. That's why, like, the betting lines on week 1 and stuff like that. Like, I would just dip my toe in the water. I don't go full force into it. I think one of my favorite games on the surface in the NFL slate is Miami at home against Jacksonville, 3.5. But they're so offensive dependent that's got to be clicking right away. You know what I'm saying? So it's not out of the question the Rams win. It's definitely not.
I would say that the Rams win if they are the team that actually punches, in this case, the Lions in the mouth. If they're able to run the football and set things up of play action with Stafford going to Kupp and Nakua, if they are able to stop the run game with their young defensive line. The reason why I picked the same thing for both is that I want to highlight really and make it clear how much more likely I think it is for the Lions to accomplish running the football and stopping the run than it is going to be for the Rams. I think the Rams end up being more one-dimensional, which is one of the reasons I think the Lions are going to win.
And since you're saying they are one-dimensional, mine would be if the secondary fails. If the secondary fails us, we're going to lose this game. Our young corners are going to get tested.
KG, please don't let it go down like that.
I get it. But they're young, but they have to take
Please
their
don't let it go down like that.
Listen, you're going against one of the best NFC wide receiver duos in the league.
And we are all in on a rookie.
No, for sure.
We're all never forget this, everybody. We are all in on a rookie.
A first-round Alabama product rookie.
But we are all in on a rookie.
Facts.
In the toughest position to play in the game.
But we also have him surrounded by veterans, Carlton Davis,
I understand
Robertson.
that.
So,
but we are all in on a rookie.
That's true. But we were all in on Brian Branch last year, and he shut Cooper Kupp down. I know he was injured, but that's still Cooper Kupp.
I know. But I'm saying we're all in on a rookie.